AEAC is made possible by Air Venturi, Hawk Optics, Diana Airguns, FX Airguns, Daystate, Air Arms, Sports Match Rings UK, H&N Sport, Aztec Optics, and JSB Predator Pellets. And you guys know the best way to thank them. Alright guys, this is going to be a good one. This is Oscar Haugen. He's the owner of GRS Rifle Stocks, all the way from Norway?
Norway, yes.
Amazing, and I've asked him to get you guys all through his product. So sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, sir. GRS was founded in 2011. We do a lot of distribution all over the world. Just come to the US. We're setting up distribution here through FX Outdoors Group.
Okay.
And we have a cooperation with FX Airguns, which you know.
Yes.
And that's kind of part of why we're here.
But you do more than just FX Airguns. Lots of powder burners.
Yes, we do.
Some Air Arms, I think.
Yes, we do. So we have different kind of stocks, from ranging from $300 up to $1,500, depending on what kind of model you want. It kind of starts off with a basic model.
Yeah.
The cool thing about GRS stocks is that there's a lot of ergonomics included in the stocks, so it's a very natural grip. The grip is angled 6 degrees from the core line of the rifle stock, so and reason being,
oh yeah, I see that.
you can see it there.
Yep.
If you point at something, you point with an angle in your hand, right? You know, it's not a...
Yeah, it's never like this. It's always
like
wants to be like, yeah.
So what we basically did is, instead of, we basically did the same grip here as well.
So whatever the natural, you're kind of natural the way you would relax.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I've never experienced that ever in a gun.
It's really,
feels
really
amazing.
good. So it's a combination of those, and then also
brilliant.
the adjustments.
Love it.
So the adjustments, they're push button. You just push and adjust for different length of pull, for the cheek piece well. And this means that your rifle will fit you instead of you trying to fit your rifle. So,
yeah, it's almost like putting on a glove.
Yes.
It's angled, everything lines up right.
Correct. So that's the basic model. It starts off at 3 1/4-ish.
And I noticed it looks like there's poly, there's laminate.
Yes.
There's all sorts of different materials here too.
Yes. So I'll pick up a GRS Sporter. This is a laminate stock. There's a lot of craftsmanship in those stocks. So there's 9 people who actually make these stocks.
Okay.
So it goes through a lot of processes, but same thing here as well. It's the push button adjustments.
And they're bigger on this one, I noticed. The buttons are bigger.
Yes. These ones come in 6 different colors, a lot of different inlets. So if you go to the homepage, grsriflestocks.com, and you go stocks by brand, you can get actually a filter for, say, Remington or Hawa or Weatherby or something like that, and it pops up all the stocks that are available for those stocks.
Okay. What's the website again?
GRSRiflestocks.com.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Cool.
Yes. So we have those stocks. Those are for hunting and for competition. We also have stocks for long-range shooting. So these are 2 of the rifles that we're using in the US for our long-range hunts.
Okay.
It's a 300 PRC made by Bulgara. That is in a GRS Worg stock, and you can see it's a combo of the adjustments and the adjustability we have, but also with top-mounted bipod. So you will see this top-mounted bipod on a lot of the FX impact rifles.
Why is that important, would you say?
It's a transfer of recoil. So if you have a bipod that is underneath your rifle, you're basically creating a tipping point.
Yeah, okay.
So when you shoot, your rifle tips.
Yeah, it wants to pivot on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have it on top there, it transfers recoil in a different way, so it kind of shoots straight back.
Because it can I can see it almost like it can just relax and rest under there.
Yes.
Hang almost.
So it hangs there. It's a perfect setup.
Brilliant.
And as we briefly discussed previously, long-range shooting for us, like 1,000 meters and up, that's basically for air rifles, that's 100 meters and up.
Right.
Yeah. So transfer recoil and ergonomics are very, very important when you shoot those kind of rifles.
So you would say one of the things that makes your stock special, of course, the ergonomics, the comfort,
yes.
And then you're putting a lot of R&D into transferring the recoil so you can get the accuracy out of it.
Correct. And we're all about shooting. So my background from the military, I was a sniper for 10 years. So that's where we got the skills of shooting and kind of figuring out what works, what makes you shoot better or worse. So we kind of took all that knowledge into the stocks, and it basically makes you shoot better because the transfer of recoil is more even, which means there's more accuracy on paper.
Yeah, because you're not jumping this way or this way. It's just straight back.
It's a classic thing. When you pick up your father's rifle when you're young,
Yeah.
it doesn't fit. So you're kind of looking for the crosshairs and that kind of stuff. You're trying to find the correct position. But with these stocks, you put the rifle up, you find the crosses immediately, and then you can engage.
Super cool.
Yeah.
What's about this guy? Is there anything special here?
So these are long-range stocks for in laminate. So these are basically something we developed for 3 at Lapuras, 3 in a normal mags and stuff like that. So it's just a bigger or beefed up version of the Sporter stock.
So sporting, long-range hunting, and then this is kind of like that, just more substantial.
Correct. It's made for heavy recoiling rifles, basically.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Other than that, just to finish on the bipod.
Yeah.
The bipod mounts to Picatinny rails. So you can either use the top mounter here, which we recommend, or you can put it underneath if you want to do that.
So that's why all these guys out here are running them on their backbones and their pick rails up top.
So this Sabre tactical top rail, that's the perfect combination for those. You adjust them like this, and the cool thing is as well, if you want to skid on the top during recoil, you can do that, or you can flip it over, and there's more aggressive line there, so you can kind of dig down into the dirt.
What is the price point of this?
So this combo here is $4.99.
So you could do this or a stock or both.
Yes, correct.
So well, we're going to have a lot of air gunners in the audience.
Yep.
So what model air guns right now do you make stocks for?
So we make them for the FX Crown and the FX Dreamline.
Okay.
We do the Air Arms 410s, 510s, stuff like that. And then we don't have too much other on the air side, but we do a lot of 22s as well. So that's kind of the cross.
22 rimfire.
Yes.
A lot of that.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So we have the C sets, we have the on shoots, we have Tikka T1Xs, and a couple more on the rimfire side as well. And I know a lot of air gunners also do 22s.
Yeah, they do, and they're probably wondering, because they probably love everything they're seeing here, and everything you're saying makes amazing sense. Do you foresee adding stocks for other air guns?
Yes, that's one of the things I saw when I was on the firing line today. There's a lot of opportunities. I won't say more, but there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, your mind was going.
Yes.
God, this has been amazing. I guess the only other thing I wanted to ask is, I've never met you before, but here we are out at the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, and you decided to come here.
Yes.
Out of all places.
Yep.
Why?
Well, first of all, to help our distributors. So FX Airguns is here. We're here to help them to kind of get the brand out here. And I always prioritize being close to the market. To go to events like this, to get feedback, see what people think, get ideas, and just meet people.
Amazing. I got a chance to chat with Oscar earlier. He's a very humble guy, and I can tell you're eager and wanting to learn and cater the product to what we want. So, man, thank you. Really appreciate it, and your stuff's incredible.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for what you do.
Cheers.